Welcome! In this video, you will learn how to use the message generator to send, modify, and manage messages in a network. The message generator is one of the features of BusProbe. It allows users to configure and transmit messages within a network for simulation, testing, and analysis. To access the message generator, open the BusProbe tool and navigate to the simulation section, then click on the message generator. Before using the message generator, ensure that the database file is loaded under the Database Manager. To know each step how to use Database Manager, watch our training video link in description below. If a database is not available, users can create their own raw message and map it to a virtual network for simulation. First, open the raw message editor within the message generator and fill the message parameters. Give message name as Windows Status, so it's easy to identify. Then select an existing network or create a new virtual network if no network is available. For example, Body Control System, and which will automatically map to a message called Windows Status. Next, enter a message ID in hexadecimal format, like 777H, and choose the message type as Standard, Extended, or J1939. For now, we will select Standard as the message type. Next, set the data length, which defines the number of data bytes in the message. Our tool supports values from 0 to 64 bytes, depending on the type of network. For now, I am setting it to 14 bytes. If the message length varies, you can check the Is Variable Length option, but for now I am leaving it unchecked. After that, select how the message should be sent on network, as cyclic, if active, immediate, or no message send type. Here we'll go with cyclic, which means it repeats at a set interval, so we need to define a cycle time. Let's set it to 10 milliseconds. Once all the details are filled in, click OK, and your raw message along with the virtual network body control system is created. Now, let's see how to select messages when a predefined database is loaded. Open the message selector within the message generator, and you will see two networks. One is the virtual network, and the other is the predefined network. Here, we are selecting messages called Automatic Emergency Braking and Parking Assistance. Once selected, click Save. Here, we can see the messages along with their message ID, which is unique as defined in the database. The network name is also visible, and it can be mapped to specific hardware through a channel, ensuring that only that network can send or receive messages. To learn how to map a network to hardware, watch our hardware configuration video. Additionally, there is a provision to modify the cycle time according to user requirements. We can also see the signals under each message. For example, the signal name is Vehicle Speed, with a signal range of 0 to 250 km per hour, which defines the allowed values for this signal. The factor value is 1 km per hour, meaning each unit in the raw value corresponds to 1 km per hour in physical value. To fill the data for transmission, there are two ways. First, by entering values directly in the signal fields, which will automatically update the corresponding message data. And second, by manually entering values in the message data field. Any changes made in the signal fields will be reflected here in real time. We can also enter values in the physical field, which will update the raw field as well as the data field. In the same way, fill the data for the other messages as well. Once all the data is entered, the messages are ready for transmission. If the user wants to make sure that the message was sent successfully, they can confirm it by checking the message data viewer. Right now, the message data viewer is empty, which means no messages have been transmitted yet. Here, you can see two windows, Message Generator and Message Data Viewer. In the message generator, we can send messages in three different ways. First, we can use the manual transmission button. Each message has its own manual transmission button. To send the Windows status message, simply click this manual button once. Now you can see the Windows status message appearing in the message data viewer with a count of 1, indicating that it has been transmitted once when we press the manual transmission button. Now let's try sending the message using the key press method. Assign the key P for the parking assistance message. When we press this assigned key on the keyboard, the parking assistance message will be transmitted, and we can see it appear in the message data viewer with count 1. Now let's see the third way to send a message, which is by using the Start Pause button. By enabling the Start button in the message generator window, the selected messages, for example the automatic emergency braking message, will be transmitted continuously as per their cycle time until we pause them. As you can see, the count is incrementing continuously because the message is being triggered every 10 milliseconds as per the defined cycle time. Now let's try with other messages. As you can see, the count for all the messages is incrementing continuously, confirming their successful transmission as per the defined cycle time. If we disable this, the message transmission will stop immediately, and the count will no longer increment in the message data viewer. Also here, user can view not only the raw data, but also the individual signal values within a message by expanding the message. Now, the user can see all the signal values associated with the selected message. Not only in the message data viewer, but users can also view the transmitted messages in the signal data viewer and message trace viewer for a detailed analysis. To know all these ways of capturing messages, watch the full video using the link provided in the description. By this, we can understand the message generator in the BusProbe tool, that the messages can be selected using the message selector or added as raw messages, and signals can be viewed by expanding a message. Data can be entered in the signal fields or message data field with automatic synchronization. Messages can be transmitted using the Start Pause button, manual transmission button, or key press, and cycle time can be changed in Message Generator. This concludes the Message Generator. To know more about BusProbe, refer to the documentation or watch our training videos on the BusProbe YouTube channel. For further updates, visit our website. Thank you for watching. For additional support, contact us at support&sales@busprobe.com.